Hi, welcome to the Quantum Empress. Today, another Mystic Thursdays in which I'm gonna do a tarot reading for, a pick a card tarot reading for your own evolution. What do you need to know? What Spirit wants to tell you? And which forces are there to encourage you to thrive, to live the best life ever? Now we are listening in the background. This time I put a music that has captivating me the last 2 weeks. Is from Basim Sobra. He's an Irani piano player and I love him. So I'm gonna put the link for his YouTube channel below, because I felt totally compelled to share this with you from my heart. And well, we are gonna dig into our reading. I pre-selected some cards, basically a Divine Feminine and some tarot cards, and then I will clarify some of the messages. Now, if you like this, please like, share and subscribe. I'm gonna be doing some giveaways in the upcoming month, and so stay tuned. I would love to start knowing you better. What would you like to know? What would you like to ask me? What information do you want me to channel? You can also check the quantumempress.com, in which I do have some meditations and some other pieces of juicy books, etc., etc. Let's dig into the group number 1, which is the golden shell. And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna move the other ones. Well, I will start, my beautiful souls, with the card from the Divine Feminine, which is gonna guide you. And maybe if you can do that, try to find a picture. Is the Reina Esther. She's the Queen Esther, and she is the light, the first light that comes at sunrise, with the sunrise, and says, "My ego is at my soul's service. I trust that my soul will come out at divine timing." So this is the card, Queen Esther. I think it's beautiful. So those of you who are in a journey of self-discovery, of healing, know that all those dark nights of the soul, they appear for you to be able to transmute that energy that comes, to look at it, to transmute it, and to transcend that. Yes, we are living energies, and we have fluctuations. Unless we are Buddha, you're gonna come back, have dark nights of the soul, collect information that you need for your next step of healing, and you will move through it. So don't take the dark nights as the determining point of your life. Nothing is eternal, right? Okay, so there is this light coming for you, and Spirit is telling me, just trust that this light is coming to you. So now, entering the tarot cards, what do we have for you? Oh yes, you see? Oh wow. Beautiful. Oh, fantastic. Wow. Girls, you are on fire, literally. Never more appropriate. So we start with the 10th of swords, here in the case this Ten of Voices in reverse, which mean that those moments of struggle, what I was just telling you before, is, I mean, I didn't look at them, believe me, but you know, that dark night of the soul, that rambling of your mind again and again and again, those moments are over. Why? Not only because that card said that, but because I do have further on the Empress, your light coming through, this new beginning, this fertility, this joy, this grace, this sharing with the world who you truly are. And I'm so happy that at the Quantum Empress we have the Empress card coming. I love it. I simply love it. Next to it, the Ace of Inspiration, which is the Ace of Wands, these new creative, passionate beginnings from the soul, from your soul calling. They are coming to you, and the way it's placed, look at this. You see, there is the Empress and this Ace of Wands, which is telling me that creativity, that passion is coming from you, coming through to your true self, to your place of power. And from that place of power, it's like Spirit is able to come through you and to use you as this creative vessel. So trust that those dark nights are over. Those coming and goings of fortune, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is telling me that there is an end to that fluctuation period in your life in which things were moving but yet not so much, or gaining money, losing money, investing money, not getting it right at this moment, opportunities that didn't materialize, one step forward, three step backwards, three step forward, two step backwards, and the like. Those moments are gone. It's like you are entering this new energy, and it's a very creative and productive and passionate energy. The Queen of Materials is also talking to me about abundance, about reaching that place in which you are abundant, you can share what you have, you are in your power. It came from your creativity, it came from your core, it came from your light, it came to you, and I'm so glad. I am gonna clarify. This actually is pretty impressive. I'm sort of, woo! If we start like this, mamma mia. What is coming next? Okay, I will clarify this Ten of Swords. And again, a Six of Swords in reverse is a situation that you were having some, again, swords, all in the mental realm. And the Page of Swords in reverse, which means that you were blocked by your own thought. You were not able to move to calmer waters. You were just rambling in your head, and you were not able to embrace, or you were blocked to embrace a new thought, a new way of looking at things. And King Spirit, we're gonna clarify the Empress. Yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse. You were, I'm just, and the Hangman in reverse. I'm gonna show you a book that I'm reading now. Sorry that I moved, which is called The Shadow King. And what is showing to me is that it shows how our internalization of the patriarchy affects us so much. And that is what I see in this King of Pentacles in reverse, and this the Hangman in reverse, underneath the Empress and underneath the Ace of Inspiration, which means that a lot of you women, and I can tell that because of my own personal experience, were having troubles getting rid of the judge in our heads, getting rid of you're not perfect enough, you're not this enough, you're not that, all those limits that have been created by the patriarch, but that they are so encoded within that we do not realize they even exist. Now, when we get free of those mandates, when we get free of those programmings, is that our own Empress, our own inspiration, our own divinity can come to us. So, I'm going to clarify these two of material, Spirit, please. Okay. Well, very quickly, Kim. Wow, 3. All right. So, 7 of Pentacles. You were pretty impatient with what was coming, and that, you know what happens when we are anxious, when we don't have any patience. Basically, we are delaying that flow that was meant to be ours. And why it's meant to be ours? Because I have the Justice card, and the Justice card is telling me about divine justice, about divine timing, about, you know, there is this death in reverse. You needed to pass this dark night of the soul. You needed to shred yourself. You needed to let some parts of you die in order for it to manifest. And it is manifesting. I mean, this Queen of Pentacles is telling me that it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. The Sun in reverse. But I don't have this feeling of reading this card in reverse. I think you were coming from this moment of not allowing the sun to shine, and now it is coming and nothing will stop you. So get into that. Now, in terms of 3 more cards, we do have as the animals, the dragon. Wow, I love it. Fiery. This pile is fiery. The Gaia's gateway, the access, the earth's inner wisdom. Amazing. So if you're having some issues with manifesting and with concretion, please do put your feet on the ground and try to release whatever doesn't serve you. I am having on my website, they are putting it right now, but I'm going to put the link eventually. If you come later, quantumempress.com, on the free stuff, there is one meditation right now about grounding, and I'm about to put an express grounding meditation for you to be able to quickly enter that energy of collecting your energy, bring it here, release what doesn't serve you, take from the earth what you need to take. Another one, amazing. I care for the earth. Caring for the earth is it is also very linked to the Empress. The Empress, nature, connection to the fertility, the abundance that is there for us, the nourishment that you can get from nature, the nourishment that you can get from within the earth. I'm loving it. Oh, Pranayama from the yogi. Amazing as well. This shows me that you can connect with this energy, the pranic energy, the energy from the sun, the energy from nature, the energy from the earth. Collect that. Take that as within. That will help your own light to shine from your inside. I really hope you enjoy this reading, and I will see you next time. Next Tuesday to talk about the empowerment tips, and next Thursday for the Mystic Tarots. And do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and to check some of my other social media posts. Love and blessings from Barcelona. Hello, pile number 2, and those who have chosen this star. Well, there is so much there. The star in the tarot reading is telling me that you are gonna be channeling information from the divine, and or you're gonna be able to show yourself naked as you truly are. Remember, vulnerability is power. All right. Which are your cards? Okay, the first card is Miao Shan, the Princess of Compassion. To give is to receive, and the energy of the universe is compassionate. Well, I do believe so, otherwise we wouldn't have survived so long. Now, somehow what it's telling me is that we need to start being compassionate with ourselves, and I think that will be the key for the world to become more compassionate. All right, what do you have in this reading? I'm gonna do some tarot cards, and then I will clarify them, and then I will go through some oracle cards. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. We do. You're gonna laugh, but this is like a divine conspiracy. You got the star. Believe me, I haven't seen any of this. I just place the pile below the things without watching, and so you're welcome. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, the Four of Swords upright, the Justice in reverse, and the Death. Right. Okay. Well, we do have the Knight of Swords in reverse next to the star. What is this showing me in at first glance? I'm going to clarify that, but at first glance is showing me that somehow you were not able to speak your truth. You were unable to move forward with your communication, with the way you present it to the world, with your authenticity, because the star is this shine your light, but not like I explained in other videos, not through the perfection, but through being you, your authentic self, who you are, what you like, what you dislike. You know, sometimes you are gonna inspire other people, not through your light, but through really showing your shadow side and the challenges you have been faced with. So I think you are coming to terms to that. There is a certain peace within, and there is some death, and death is always about transmuting, transforming energy and creating a fertile ground. That is what is gonna move this justice from the upside down position to the upright position. I will clarify everything, but that is my first impression, that after this calming waters, this death that you have passed through, and for many of you probably still going on in some aspects. One tip: observe if you tend to move towards wearing a lot of black. I know that black is practical, but my experience energetically is every time I tend to choose black, and I'm not talking about going out at night, but black during the day, and to go towards black dresses or black usually has to do with an internal breakthrough, an internal death. Don't forget that the universe, and we play a game of symbols. Remember that although our mind wants to translate everything into words, that the symbolic language is that counts. If not, look at the masks. What are the masks? They are a symbolic language of suppression, of de-individualization, and yes, as well, of some dark forces having a play there. So, here are some clarifiers. Okay, well, we come. For the Knight of Swords in reverse, well, yeah, somehow you are, the universe is sending you something positive, something like, giving and receiving, the equilibrium of giving and receiving, that Miao Shan. So what you put out there is coming to you, because it's through that giving and receiving, maybe even giving more of yourself to the world, is that this Knight of Swords is turning itself. As much as the first group talked to me, there are always messages from me here as well. So the star comes with the Nine of Pentacles, and somehow the Moon. What is showing me that the Moon, you have faced some dark moments, moments of self-reflection. The Moon is also very much linked to the death. So the Moon talks about the fears, about our sometimes need to comfort, and of the way we work through loneliness, because the Moon is the mother, and when we have some wounds with our mothers, they affect the way we can come out to the world and that we can shine. They affect the way we nurture ourselves. The Four of Voices, in this case, which is the Four of Swords, is clarified by the Hangman in reverse. That means that you were passing a moment in which you couldn't relax, in which you thought you were action, and you couldn't see another perspective. You see, and the Nine of Swords in reverse, which shows me that that is changing, that has changed somehow through this death, through this allowing your authentic self to come through giving more to the people. You are receiving more, and that receiving more is allowing you to show more of yourself, to show more of who you truly are. I'm laughing because they are telling me this is also for you, this is also for you. I know, thank you for the message. So then we have the Justice in reverse, clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you felt somehow that some of your endeavors or things that you were starting couldn't materialize, couldn't move forward. The Knight of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups in reverse, excuse me, is showing me that that you were waiting for some gifts of the universe, some retribution that was not coming. But the Six of Swords is showing me that you are moving to nicer, calmer, and more fruitful waters, which means that all here, what you have endured, what you have experienced, what you have passed through, it's serving you to move, to rock your boat and to go to a different shore. And regarding the death, I'm gonna take also 2 cards. Wow! So, girls, prepare yourself, because the Hermit in reverse is telling me that those days are gone, those days are over. somehow you are starting a new Ace of Cups. So a new, a fresh, a new beginning full of joy, of divine guidance, of divine inspiration. Your cup is gonna be filled. And I am so, so happy. It's very beautiful, beautiful messages from Spirit. Okay, Manipura is the yogic, I read it today, I got the same. From the oracle of, I need my glasses to read it to you because it's a beautiful message. I got it this morning by coincidence. And it was somewhere here. Sorry girls, that I wasn't prepared. So yes, 53. Here is the solar plexus, the chakra. And look at this. I'm gonna show you because this is fantastic. What was blocking you, blocking the star? You see? It was all in you, in your head, in your concepts, in your perception. Because this, look at this, how the colors are, they are the same color, basically. And the Manipura is talking about this solar plexus, about this power within yourself. And the star is showing me that this power that you're gonna start embracing and endorsing is sort of, they are showing me as this, as is from above. That energy comes through you and is from you embracing your energy from your solar plexus, that you are gonna be able to shine and to shine that to the world. Let me read you this because it's beautiful. You have come to a place where you know exactly who you are. Gone are the days of confusion and blurred lines between your truth and the expectations of others. You have grounded into your essence and built the foundation of your empowered self. You have had to let go of many friendships and relationships that were no longer serving you to get to where you are. And it was all worth it. What do you care about? What lights you up? How do you want to serve? Meditate on these questions and take action on what comes up. So there is action coming, there is movement. What did I tell you? There is movement and I have the hair, which is a very jumpy strength. Again, strength. Strength comes also together with the personal power and the solar plexus. Your strength are here. Take time to make clear decisions, bring awareness and light to a situation. Here, I think I'm compelled to show you this. Light into situations. Take some time to reset, regenerate, and decide from a nicer place. Maybe a place where you can create harmony, right? Well, I hope you enjoy this. And if you did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. If not, wait for the other one or check some of the other readings. Every reading has something for you at that time and at that moment. Love and blessings from Barcelona. Hi, welcome pile number 3, this white shell. And I'm gonna quickly dig into your reading. So, we have Mary Magdalene, the Queen of the Apostles. You are the bridge between the sky and the earth. I am completely human and I am completely divine. And I love this because I do think that we have to embrace both our divinity, but also our earth experience. So I love this. Now I have 4 tarot cards for this group. One is the 6 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, oh, the Tower in reverse. I don't know, but there's always something for me in these readings, and the Page of Inspiration. So this group is, what is showing me is that you were passing a period in your life in which you feel pretty blocked, pretty stagnated, resolving some issues from the past that were coming. Some of your structures crumbled. A lot of changes, lots of uncertainty, some material losses as well for some of you. So I have the feeling this is a mixed group, but what Spirit is telling me is that you have passed through that journey and that you are now starting new beginnings. For some of you, the artistic ones, you are starting with some new sources of inspiration. This is still new. You know, some of you might have started to paint over the summer, over the lockdown. And for some of you, there is this materialization starting to show up. So the more you bring your divinity, that is also what I get, the more you get your divinity to your earthly doings and to start co-creating, creating with the universe what you want, your wishes, and start living and enjoying that energy, you are gonna start living through that. And what happens is that things comes to you. So I will leave some meditations on how to connect with your future self and your future visions as part of it. Good. I decided to clarify this with some more tarot cards. Oops. Okay. Right. This 6 of Cups is clarified with the 2 of Wands and this Strength in reverse. And what is telling me that some of this revisiting the past has put you in a little bit of a weak position, and was your perception, and you were unable to see. It's like you were looking too much into your past and you were not able to look into the future, look into the different opportunities that were coming your way. And that is what blocked also the Knight of materials, the Knight of Pentacles from moving. You know, it's like, you know, when we want something, instead of moving from the from the need position, we move from our gratefulness to be grateful for something. So sometimes we fail to look at opportunities just because we are too much with our head in the past. This Knight of Pentacles is you are not having clarity of what you wanted, your desires. No, you were not having pick up the wrong key, the wrong queen. So you were not connected with your passion, with your your power, with your creativity, with what made your heart sink, and you needed to pass through this Queen of Swords, you know, to gain that clarity, to gain that a little bit more stable energy in order to start creating this new Ace of Pentacles, these new beginnings in your material. Yes, you are closing cycles and new cycles beginning. It's amazing because I have this one and this Page of Wands in reverse, which next to the Ace of Materials, what it's telling me, it's amazing, is that you were passing through some closure, which is the World, and that's why you couldn't embrace the Page of Wands. That's why the Page of Wands, this new creative energy, was in reverse. This happens also in love. You know, when you break up and then you break up because you found a lover or something. Actually, very few cases that works pretty well. You know, because you need first to close the cycle and to find closure in your relationship. I talk about that in my book, in my program, From Breakup to Breakthrough. You need to find closure in your last relationship in order to be able to move forward. With projects and with ideas, with concepts, with businesses is the same. As much as I hate closing things, you need to close some things in order to be able to fully embrace the energy of the new, right? And the Tower comes to that, to show you those things. Eight of Swords in reverse, that means that you're not anymore in a victim position. You're not anymore being taken by or being embraced, but your perception of negative thoughts that keep you away from this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. It's challenging to have a positive outlook on life when you're passing a Tower moment. Let's face it. But you know, and you start dwelling with thoughts and you start rambling and rambling and rambling and rambling and rambling, that never ends. So my invitation is to really understand that that was a moment that came to break, to show you that you are, there is a closure of a cycle, there is a new cycle beginning with this Page of Inspiration that I know that it generates impatience, you know, this 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and this Judgment. Do not stop what is coming. There is something new coming. Do not stop it. Allow it to flow into your life. This Judgment card and this in reverse is telling me that you still have some resistance for the new to come. Allow it. Allow the things that need to crumble, allow to close cycles, and allow new things to enter your life. I am gonna pick up some other oracle cards. One is the animal, the deer. Trust. Trust on the new beginnings. Approach the situation with a light heart. Don't let yourself be taken by the past and what you perceived as missed opportunities or a gone ship. Just come back to that innocence. And the deer, here's the thing, the deer is a very innocent animal, very aware and also a little bit volatile. And the 6 of Cups, that brings me to the inner child that we have, and that we sometimes, through the hardship of life, we lose that. Just go back to that. Go back, okay, go back to what brings you and gives you joy. I speak positively of others. That means that when you say something positive is what you receive. It is to connect with the positivity within you. And Hojas is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna read you what does mean. It means that subtle essence of health and well-being. Peaceful and patient. One look is all it takes to see how much oh yes, someone has. Have people been coming up to you and telling you how healthy, rested and happy you look? This is oh yes or oh has, I don't know, is a subtle essence related to health and well-being with which you are filled. You radiate good health with your glowing skin, peaceful demeanor and patient essence. Your dietary and lifestyle choices are showing up in your appearance, and your inner state is reflecting in your outer. Continue caring for your sacred vessel and nourishing your body with the foods and practices that make you thrive. So, embrace this new you. Embrace it. Embrace it. You're the divine, but you need to embody the divine. Like I'm gonna come to closure with the first one. You are completely human and completely divine. And we need to take care of our humanity so our divine self can express through us and with us. So allow this judgment. Allow this judgment to turn. And the only way is that accepting that you need to crumble, that your world needs to fall, and to come out of the ashes. I hope you like this, and if you did, please like, share and subscribe. You can always book with me a private reading, or you can check my other programs in the quantumempress.com. I wish you a wonderful journey of awakening, of joy, of fulfillment. Love and blessings from Barcelona.